name is Ashley Chapman, and this Mesa 27-year-old has embarked on a unique journey to find love Mormon style. She's the star of the online reality show, The Mormon Bachelorette. Our cameras followed her on a recent date for that show at a Diamondbacks game. In the end, she will have gone on 22 dates with 22 different Mormon bachelors, and she'll choose one. The online show is partially the brainchild of Aaron Elton, who says the idea came out of first-hand knowledge of the difficulties of dating in the Mormon world.
In the LDS culture, dates are very creative. They're very traditional in the sense that the guy usually asks and pays and, makes a plan, and then they go on a date. And a lot of marriages happen really quickly because I think there's such an emphasis on families and marriage in the Mormon church. And so those of us that escaped BYU without being married end up, taking jobs and moving to different areas of the country. And it becomes a little bit of a different situation with dating. You date a little less frequently, or a lot of us do. And but you're looking for an LDS person to marry. And
all that racy stuff on the other dating shows, you won't see any of it here.
Our faith has a lot of values and a lot of standards, I guess you would call it. We don't smoke, we don't drink, we don't have sex before we're married. There's a lot of things that are different from outside the church. It's more appealing for members of the church to date and then marry within the religion because there's an understanding of belief.
The mission here, hopefully, to find a lifelong mate. And unlike the Bachelor and Bachelorette shows on other stations, so far this show has been very successful at creating couples. The first season's final couple has married. The second season's couple, they're still seriously dating. And that puts a lot of pressure on Mesa's Mormon Bachelorette for this season, Ashley Chapman, who joins us now. You're fresh off of one of your dates. You've been on a few of them. How did tonight's date go?
Carrie, it's been a ton of fun. We went to Castles and Coasters, and there they had a high ropes course as well as a new zip line. So
wow.
Nothing better than putting yourself in a little bit of danger with your date to draw a connection real quick.
A lot of excitement. I was just going to ask that because if you've watched The Bachelor or The Bachelorette show, the producers in these reality shows kind of create the drama. Somebody gets drunk, somebody hooks up. Yep. If you're following the guidelines of the LDS church, it may be a great way to live, but it might not make for an exciting show. So how do you kind of combat that?
You know what? The dates have been so creative. Like Aaron Elton said, that's pretty typical for Mormon culture, and I have never felt that I've missed out on an ounce of fun. A lot of my friends, coworkers who aren't LDS, they constantly are amazed at all the fun things that I do on my dates. And again, these guys are really putting their best foot forward and doing all that they can to give us unique, fun dating experiences.
You get creative when it comes to these dates. Well, yesterday's date, we followed you. We were showing the video. It was a D-backs game, and that was an exciting game because the D-backs won with a walk-off home run, of course. What do you think of the guys that you've been dating so far? Have you felt like there has been any connection? Or can't you tell us because the show hasn't debuted yet?
No, I can't talk specifics, but there are certainly a lot of great guys. I tell you what, every guy I've gone out with, I can absolutely see why they'd be, if they're not perfect for me, they're perfect for someone else in the LDS culture. And there have definitely been several that I really, really like and connect with and could absolutely see potential with for the future.
That's a nice way to put it.
That is great.
If you don't really feel the connection. I read somewhere it was research on dating, and it said that a woman should date at least 4 guys at a time so that they can compare and go, well, I kind of like this about this guy's personality. I like this. Instead of just dating one person and getting serious too quickly before they realize what they like. Do you find that it's kind of scary to be going after dating 20 guys over the season, or do you think that's an opportunity?
I can certainly see the pros and cons to both. I think that when you take too long to date lots and lots of people, you can prolong the opportunities to choose one and really develop that relationship and love and trust. You can only get so much from dating lots and lots of people, right? There's just more that comes from the serious dating. So this is a great way to launch into it and find someone that I really want to create a future with. But
well,
I don't need to keep dating lots, that's for sure.
And the show's been very successful, so hopefully it'll be successful in your case as well. And we thank you for being on. We're going to put the link to where you can find this. And you don't have to be a member of the LDS Church to enjoy the show, because I think the clips looked actually pretty fun. And we'll put the link on our website, myfoxphoenix.com. Ashley Chapman, the Mormon Bachelorette this season. We wish you well, and we hope you find the perfect love.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Carrie.
Thanks.
Get myfoxphoenix.com on your iPhone free at the App Store and stay connected.